If there is one shoe that can define the sneaker community and the sneaker culture in a nutshell, it has to be the Off-White Air Jordan 1, and more specifically the Off-White Air Jordan 1 Chicago colorway. And I finally got my hands on a pair to finally complete the 3 collection of the Air Jordan 1 Off-White collection. So yeah, let's talk about it. Alright, now a lot of you guys know that I recently got my hands on the Off-White Air Jordan 1 UNCs and also the European exclusives, and the more I looked at both of them, I realized I need the Off-White Air Jordan 1 Chicagos to complete the 3 collection of the Off-White Air Jordan 1 lineup. So another replica sneaker maker got in contact with me by the name of May Sneaker 6 on Instagram, or in other words, uiasneaker.com is their website. They actually reached out to me and they let me choose which shoe that I wanted. I told them that I wanted the Off-White Air Jordan 1 Chicago, and they hooked me up with it, and it came in the mail through DHL, I believe in like 8 days, which is kind of like okay, I guess, because recently DHL is like getting a lot of seized packages and they're seizing a lot of shoes, and I think that they're cracking down on a lot of this stuff because replica makers and replica sellers are starting to go with UPS and FedEx even to ship out their shoes, which is going to take longer, but that's besides the point. Now, getting into the shoes. Now, with the shipping times out of the way, here is the box here, and it came in the regular Jumpman Off-White box that originally came with the Off-White Air Jordan 1 Chicagos. As you guys can see, it has Jumpman in like this, I would say glossy, I would say clear text on it on the top. It also says Off-White CO Nike Shoebox, Beaverton, Oregon, USA 2017. On the front side, you also have the size tag, which is the 10, which is, this Jordan came with the 10 collection, which I believe came with the Off-White Air Forces, I believe the Air Maxes, I believe the and a couple other shoes. I can't really name all of them right now because, quite frankly, I didn't really care at the time. There was just a couple Off-White sneakers that I really wanted. But the size tag reads white, black, and varsity red. And now, opening up the box, the first thing you are greeted to is not only the golden Jumpman logo that's underneath the top, but also the Off-White paper that's packaging the box and packaging the shoes. Now, I gotta say, they went all out with the detailing for this, the paper and everything. And I wish that they had this kind of paper for the UNCs and the European exclusives, but I think the clear with the, you know, Off-White branding and the Nike branding on the clear paper, clear plastic paper, was better. Opening up the packaging and peeling back the packaging, you are greeted to the infamous and famous Off-White Air Jordan 1 Chicagos. And quite frankly, if I had to be honest with y'all, I did not like this shoe at first, but now that I have all 3 in my hands and comparing all 3 of them, I can say that I actually like this sneaker now, and I'm going to get into it. Now, just like the Off-White UNCs and also the European exclusives, it's completely deconstructed. It has a prototype look on it. This time around, it's just a Chicago colorway with the black Nike swoosh on the side with the blue stitching and the orange stitching that holds the swoosh together on the outer side, and also on the inner side you have Off-White TM for Nike Air Jordan 1 Beaverton, Oregon, USA 1985, which was the first year that the Air Jordan 1 was first made. Going back to the outer side, you also have Air in quotation marks, red outsole, regular Air Jordan 1 outsole and midsole with like an off-white creamy color to the midsole. And the one thing that I immediately noticed about the Chicagos compared to the UNCs and the European exclusives, this one, if you look at the toe box and then you look at like the outer side and like the, you know, toe box specifically, it's completely foam. The Air Jordan 1 Chicago Off-White came with only foam to protect like the toe box and everything. On the UNCs and the European exclusives, they have like a mesh that covers the foam, and a lot of people, when they got their Air Jordan 1 Off-White Chicagos, like after wearing them for so long, they tend to rip, they get stained easy, and I believe one pair, I believe that was real, completely actually, you know, ripped open. So I'm actually kind of glad that they put that little protective mesh on the UNCs and the European exclusives after the flaw of the Chicago Off-White Air Jordan 1s. But really, it does feel nice, but at the same time, it's gonna get stained, so you gotta be careful. And now getting into the laces, now this is probably my favorite part of like the shoe. It does come standard with the shoelace in quotation marks, the black ones that come standard with it. And then you also have 3 other lacing options, one being green, one being white, and one being orange. Now I found my orange pair inside my right sneaker because it was deep down in there. I thought that they forgot to send it to me, or like they didn't send it to me at all, but I found it, so we all Gucci now. And really, if I didn't put in the black laces already, the green ones would definitely have to go in, especially around the holidays, because with the green laces on this shoe, I would say this is like a Christmas themed kind of shoe with the green laces, so I have something to wear around the holidays later this year. And also getting into the insole, now just like the UNCs and the European exclusives, it also has like these little, I would say triangles, or like sort of like these mini spikes that's on like the upper part of where your foot is near the toe area. And I still don't understand what that's for, but I guess it's to give it a little bit of more grip when you're wearing it. It has the Off-White logo instead of the Nike Air logo that's on the insole, and it also says the 10 above it as well, meaning that this is part of the 10 collection, so they got that detail right. And to wrap it up, you also have 85 in quotation marks on the inner flaps where the flap area is on the Air Jordan Wings logo. And also lastly, you also have Nike Air in red on the side of the tongue. Oh yeah, and one more thing, it also came with the Off-White hang tag as well, and just like the other 2 pairs, it says Off-White CO Nike 2017 zip tie in quotation marks. And really, that wraps up this shoe. Now the last thing that I'm gonna do before I put these bad boys on feet is that I'm gonna bring out both my pairs, my other pairs, the UNCs and the all-white European exclusives, and put them all side by side to show you guys that I did complete the collection, and also show you guys what they look like over the years, over like the past 3 years. Well, the Chicago's came first, the UNCs and the European exclusives came after that, but here they are all side by side. And really, I'm so glad that I actually got all 3 now, because now that I have more options, now that I'm getting into more, I would say, experimenting with other styles of clothing and everything else. So I have some stuff to wear on occasions. And if you had to ask me which shoe out of these 3 that I would choose to wear on the daily basis, it would have to be the UNCs, because I think the Chicagos look good, and so does the European exclusives. But the problem is that I don't really like red as much as I do blue, and the all white will get dirty so easily. So I think the blue will be perfect for me, and I know it will be perfect for me because I know I wear a lot of blue, and I have a lot more blue in my closet more than I do red. And maybe I can change it up and get some more red in my closet, and also experiment with red, because I know I look good in red and white. I don't look good in red and black. But that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and also I want to give another big shout out to MaySneaker6 on Instagram, aka UIASneaker.com, for sending me this pair of sneakers to review here on the channel. And I really appreciate them hooking me up with these to complete my Air Jordan 1 Off-White collection. All their info will be down in the description down below. Go check them out, because the detail and the quality on these is amazing. But anyways, this your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new, and I'm out, bruh.